Hi folks, welcome to our channel. Today we are discussing about Angular CLI version installation using through Node.js. So before start Angular CLI version, you should know about before you start Angular, what you should already know before you start Angular JS is HTML, CSS and JavaScript. I hope you all know about these basic standards of HTML, CSS and JavaScript. So basically what is an Angular? So Angular is an JavaScript based framework. So when we are coming to Angular definition, so AngularJS is a JavaScript based open source front-end web application framework. Mainly we all know about, mainly maintained by Google as of now. So most of the people confusing about these versions. So version 1.0, Angular version 1.0 versus version 2.0. When we compare to Angular version 1.0 to 2.0, so it's a huge change in the architecture level of Angular version 1 versus Angular 2. So Angular 1 basically Angular version 1 is based on MVC, whereas the architecture of Angular 2 is based on service and controllers. So these are the major difference from Angular 1 to Angular 2. There are architecture level and everything is changed from Angular 1 to Angular 2. So again they suddenly move to Angular 2 to Angular version 2 to Angular version 4. So I don't know the exact reason why they moved to Angular 2.0 to Angular 4.0. So middle of 3.0 there is some failures happen from there end. So I don't want to comment what's the wrong with Angular 3.0. So let's see, we are now discussing about how to install Angular CLI version using Node. So using Node, so before start Angular CLI version, so you need to install Node. So this is the Node website. So here node.js.org, you can check this website and install latest version of Angular according to the OS, according to your course, like 64 or 32. According to your system, operating system, you can install Node.js version, and then you can. So once you install it's a very simple steps. You can it will be an exe file. You can go through step by step, and after installation of your Node, just check with node -v, so that it will show the version of the latest version of your Node version. Then now my system is already installed in your Node already. So then, so before that, so now, so using, how can we install AngularJS using Node? There are some packages. So we will call it as a NPM. So Node Package Manager. NPM stands for Node Package Manager. Manager is two things. So it's an online repository. It's an online repository publishing open source Node.js projects. There are very simple steps to install your AngularJS into your machine. So that is npm. Because of time, I just copied from my text the notepad. So I just enter this command, npm install -g angular-cli. Using this, using the command line, you can enter this command, so that it will check and install. It will take a few minutes to install. So meanwhile, I already installed this version. I'm just taking the another command line. So it will give all the information about after installation of Angular CLI. So this is the updated version of Angular. So then how can we install? Now we are ready with Angular, because here you can show what latest version of Angular and all. So now, so this is the command for ng-new. You can go through this website also if you have any doubts and all. cli.angular.io. It will give C npm install -g. This is the command for Angular CLI version install. We are installing through npm. Npm is I already told you, the package manager. It will maintain all these packages in a node. So node is a hosting server. It will maintain a lot of packages. Okay. So then we are entering into Angular CLI. So now we are creating a new project, that is ng-new. ng-new my first app. It will take a few minutes to create the structure of Angular files. See, no need to bother about this creating all these files. It will create for you all the files. So dependency files it will create it. So it will you can just modify the things so that it will run accordingly. So see here, you can check the message like installing packages for via npm. Then after installation of your these steps, after installation of these packages and this file structure, you will go to the third step, and you are entering into your project. So whatever here Angular is mentioned my dream app, but we just created with our name that ng-new my first app. After installation of this project, we are entering into cd my first app. Then we are into that project. Then the last command is ng-serve, so that it will serve the first app. So I'll show you. It will just give me 2 minutes time. I mean, it won't take 2 minutes. Just give me a few seconds so that it will ready for serve your first app. So better before start AngularJS, you should know about this, what is node and what is npm. We have plenty of resources in online. You can check with your this node homepage, what are the latest versions, what is it exactly. The same thing, these commands, Angular CLI version. So what are the commands? There are a lot of commands ready for you. So you can just utilize you can just type that command, and you can check with npm what is npm and how can we move better development. So ng-new is generally we'll use for this command creating a new project. So the same like ng-generate. Suppose if you want to generate any component like if you are developing any about us page, so we just simply, so for that you need to create 3 files like dot component file, dot ts file, dot module file. You have to create these 3 files. Here if you check that dot component, dot module, dot spec, dot ts, dot css, these all are files for when you create one single component. So here no need to worry about this creating files. Using this simple command ng-generate, it will it will generate within the seconds all these files with lot of code. If you want to, if you suppose if you create and if you write line by line, it will take at least one file, it will take at least half an hour to 40 minutes to include this all other components, all other dependency files when you write manually. But here no need to bother about that. It will create automatically. It will take what are the dependencies in your particular app. Using this command you can generate the components whatever you want. So again the last command is ngserve. Easily after installation of all these files, you can serve you are serving your application, so it will automatically update. It will automatically, when you write some code, it will automatically generate output. So yeah, now we are ready with the application. I'm just moving to my CD, my first app. I'm just entered the application. Then this is my last command. First time it will take some time to serve your application. It's building the application now. After installing this application through npm, it will take time to build the application. Now it's building the application. So now it's completed. It will show, even it's showing the it will show your application where it is available. So here localhost 4 to Android. So I'm just entering that. See, this is your first app. We are successfully installed our Angular CLI, Angular 4 CLI version using through Node. So this is the steps we need to follow when you install the CLI version. Thanks guys, thanks for watching this session. If you like my video, please subscribe our channel. Thanks for your time. Thank you.